Thanks for tuning in, guys, today. And today I am going to be doing a review of how to lubricate the Prismatic Dueller Dual Barrel 45. This particular gun is a Prismatic Dueller. It's from Arsenal Firearms in Italy. This is a all stainless steel gun with matte, with polished flats and matte. It holds two 8-round magazines for a total of 16 rounds. And let me just go ahead and show you. It's a basic 1911. It has an internal extractor. Here's your magazine. Takes two of these. And let's go ahead and show you it's empty. It does have two dummy rounds in it. I keep dummy rounds in my guns. It's a smart thing to do. Prevents any kind of wear when you have this slide racking back on. Take down the gun is fairly easy. I guess we'll start with that. This particular one has lightning cuts on it. Okay. And it has a dual firing pins. Let's go ahead and take it down. Okay. First thing you're going to do is going to take the recoil rods out, and it's very easy. You press down and you move this with your finger. This is a very well machined gun, and it comes apart very easy. You'll notice the difference in quality guns. I can just move it with my finger like that. Look how easy that comes apart. That is just like phenomenal. You're not going to do this with a regular 1911. Okay, and these are your recoil springs. Taking it down, you line up your slide. Okay, with your takedown right here. Okay. Get it lined up. Just push that down, and I have to always push something on there because my finger. I like the way this is kind of subdued in there. That's really nice the way they have it. Let's see. I just use a pen or something just to push that out. Okay, and just push it a little bit more, and then the whole slide comes out. Slide release comes out like this. Okay, here it is. Slide off the slide, lay it down, and as you can see inside, here's your slide assembly. Push the barrels back. It's a dual type of recoil rod, as you see that. Okay. Lay that off to the side. Take the barrels out. The barrels are matched depending on which side you put them in. So you can only put these barrels in one way. As you can see, it's smoother in the center. So this is the right one, the other one's the left one. This is the barrel. Okay, see that? Here's the other barrel. Take that out. Here we're looking at the other barrel. Okay, so those are the barrels. There's your right barrel. Okay, and there's your left barrel. It even has the serial number. See where it says 05? That shows you when it was made. Okay, here's your slide. Okay, and I'm going to wipe it down, wipe a little of the oil off because we're going to re-oil it. But 1911s, especially with custom ones, the way they're made at these parts, you're going to want to make sure you have plenty of lubrication in these guns, because they can get carbon buildup, and if they get carbon buildup, that wears. But this is the whole slide, and let's lay that down, and let's go ahead and look at the frame. Here's the frame. I'm going to wipe that down a little. You notice they polished the feed ramps in there real good. Okay. And I'm just wiping it off. There's some oil on there, so I'm just taking it off. Okay, so what I usually do for lubrication, I use the Ultima Lube from Wilson Combat. What I'll do is I'll do these rails good, especially on a new gun, because you don't want these to all get worn out and smooth, because it takes away from accuracy on your gun. I'll do it there a little. You just rubbing your finger. I'll actually do around these ejectors here. Okay, these disconnectors. Put a drop in there, a drop in there. I will try to get some into the beaver tail safety, grip safety. And remember, this is not going to hurt the gun. Of course, to shut it, to make this go forward, you'll have to squeeze. And I'll put a drop in there and a drop in there around these areas. Because believe me, the tolerances on these guns, and I'll work it a few times. Okay. I will put it in here because it makes the slide release easier to get in. That's pretty much it. Sometimes I'll put a shot there on these triggers, but you can work them a little. And let's go back to the slide. Slide, I know I have some on the frame of the gun, on the rails, but I'll put it in there, there, especially in here where these parts are going to mate. Wherever there's mating parts, I like to do that. You can put a little shot there, and that's about it. Okay, but this is kind of sticky, this stuff. It's pretty good oil. Very good. Put your barrel back in. Put the other barrel back in. Lift it up ever so lightly. Push back these locking lugs. I would put a drop of lube in there. And don't be afraid. You're never going to have too much lube in these guns. Especially in a 1911, and especially if it's a high-end 1911, because the tolerances on these parts are so tight. There can be a lot of wear. This is pretty much already looped it up, so drop it in there. The back. And then all you really do to put it together is you'd hold this like this. Take your frame, line up the rails, put it in like that, and that's it. I mean, this is really a simple gun to put together. Now you're going to want to line up your holes there. They're in the locking lugs, and this is like a dream come true to put this together, because the way this gun is put together, look at that. I mean, it's just like pretty much flawless to line these parts up on this gun. It's just, my hands are sliding more than anything because of lubrication. But look at that. I mean, you just don't do that on a regular 1911. You just cannot get it like that. This is just like so easy to put this gun together. It's phenomenal. And of course, these are flat in the center here, each side, so you know they have to fit that way. You'll go ahead and put your cap in there, put it down all the way. That's it. Oops. Put this back in here. Put it in all the way, lock it. I mean, this is just, it's so friggin' simple to put this gun together. It's like amazing. But when you have a quality piece of equipment, this is easier to put together than a Wilson Combat. It's easier to put together than Nighthawk Custom. And then just, of course, cycle your slide, lock it back, she's pretty much together. And I go ahead and just pop my 2 dummy rounds in. Put them in. Okay. That's it. We're together. And I'm just telling you, this is just a dream, this gun to put together. It is just so simple. I mean, you're not going to find another 1911 that is this easy to assemble. It's just a dream come true. Without a doubt, this has been the easiest 1911 to put together that I have ever owned. And it's a great shooter. It's a nice gun. This is the Arsenal Firearms Prismatic Dueller. And get you one. Thanks.